Hey folks, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Gary with Inspected More. You know, part of being a homeowner is learning how to do different maintenance things, and that's what our channel's here to help you with. We're not just about home inspection, we're here to help you learn along the way. Part of that home inspection included checking to make sure the drains were working. But again, you know, home inspection only covers what's happening at that very moment. Over time, hair, makeup, toothpaste, dirt, debris, all kinds of junk is going to get down in that drain and it's going to slow things down. We're going to show you in this video how to take care of it when it starts to back up and slow down. Are you ready? Let's get going. All right, so like I said, one of the things that's going to happen over time, you're going to get a lot of debris and everything backing up in there. It's just typical, it's natural, so it's not difficult to take care of. But when you see water starting to back up, the toothpaste not draining properly, that's when it's time to take care of it. All right, so underneath the sink, we're going to have a few different things that we're going to be taking a look at and working on. So first and foremost is this stopper. This is a controller right here. This is the arm that comes down from the top and is going to seal off the sink and preventing water from draining. This is probably the most common area where the clogs will occur. So to take care of this, what we're going to do is we're going to remove this screw. And before I forget, one thing that we are going to need to do is make sure we put a bucket underneath to catch any spills. So we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so I went ahead and pulled that stopper connecting arm, which controls right here, and I can allow me to pull that out, and you can see just how gross and nasty that it really is. So we'll get this cleaned off and we'll move on to the next step. All right, I'm not really going to go into too close a detail as to all the grossness that's on here, but I like to take an old toothbrush, keep that underneath there for some cleaning, and we'll get some of that gunk out of there. Just scraping it out, brush it off, and there you go. Also going to use some of that paper towel to kind of clean down into that area. We'll make sure we get more of that grossness out of there. All right, so what we're going to work on next is disassembling this thing. This is referred to as the P-trap. Water and debris all come down the pipe, work its way down and through to the main sewer system. To prevent the gases and moisture, or gases and the foul odor coming back up through that, water will stay in here and create a stop. So it keeps the gases trapped down in this area. Oftentimes this area gets clogged up. Again, hair, dirt, debris. All kinds of different things can be in here. And the nice thing about this is you'll notice I haven't used any tools at this point other than a bucket. So I'm just going to untick these apart, and having that bucket under there is important because you can see there is water in there, and we're going to take this out and we're going to drain it out and see what we got. Yeah, grossness. Okay, so I've saved you all the gory details of everything, the gunk, the toothpaste buildup, the hair, all kinds of junk that was packed into these. This area was really slowing things down. So I'm surprised it ran at all. It was that bad. So now we just need to go back and reassemble. So I am going to put the tail extension on first, and you'll notice this will slide right up in here. Bring this gasket down. And when you put these back on, do me a favor, do not force the screws or the threads on there. You don't want to strip these out. These are made out of plastic. It's a pretty flimsy plastic, if you ask me as well. They're not designed for a lot of torque, a lot of force on there. So be careful when you do it. Just finger tight for the time being until you get everything all lined up, and make sure, hopefully you can see, my shoulder's probably in the way. There we go. You can see just finger tight, and they work their way down. And snug them up. And at this point, you can really pull the bucket out of here. We don't need that in there. Okay, so now it's time to reinsert the stopper, and just kind of show you real quick here. This is the bar that connects in up top, and this is going to insert just like that. And then when you move the bar up and down, that's what opens and closes. So I'm going to skip ahead because you can't really see a whole lot on this. Okay, so we've got the stopper back into place. We're going to go ahead and run the water. I'm going to move the stopper up and down, make sure everything goes well. We'll give it a fill, put some water in there, close the drain or open the drain, out it goes. Keeps up. This is the way it should be running. Water running, equal amount going down, no buildup. So if it's not doing that, take a look and fix it. All right, there we go. We're all done. Everything's running the way that it should. No backup, no buildup, and it really only took us about 5-10 minutes. It took us longer to set up with the video than it did to actually take care of this. Home maintenance isn't difficult. It just needs to be done. So what do you think? Was this a good video? Did you find it helpful? Do you have a better way of doing it? Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think and what you thought would be a better process to make sure that this gets done properly. I'm Gary with Inspected More. Make sure you like and tune in to or subscribe to our page for more helpful tips. And if you have anything else, let us know how we can help you out. Until next time, stay tuned for more.